Hey Canucks fans, the Canucks were back at practice preparing for their game against the Winnipeg Jets, a game that we'll be watching all together at my Meetup. I'm Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take on One Take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Saturday, January the 7th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Before I talk about practice and the state of the Canucks, I want to invite you one last time to my Meetup, my third ever watch party tomorrow, Sunday, January the 8th, Monkey 9 Brewing in Richmond, 6th Road in Steveston, and we are starting at noon sharp. Now, the pub actually doesn't open before 12. I will be there early to help to set up, of course, but the doors will open at 12, so don't get down there by 11:15, 11:30. That's too early because I'm not sure we can even let you in until 12. So just get there by 12. Well, the game doesn't start until 12:07, 12:08. We'll have plenty of time. We have a whole section reserved off for the GLCPC, i.e. all of us. So just get there by 12 or anytime thereafter. Have a seat, order some food, order some drink, watch the game. I'll be giving away prizes like gift certificates, like tickets to an upcoming game. It's going to be great. So great food, prizes, amazing company, of course. And I'm even going to be doing my Steve Dangle Podcast Network, STPN Game Over Vancouver. I'm doing that show live on location. Then who knows, if you're still there after that, maybe we go bowling, but that's not part of the plan, at least not yet. So hope you join me tomorrow. 12 to 3 is the scheduled time, but you can leave it anytime you want. But we know that the game starts shortly after 12. Monkey 9 Brewing, watch party. I hope that you can join me there. Now, the Canucks, they are facing the Winnipeg Jets to kick off their very tough 5-game road trip. It's going to be a big challenge for this team. We know that the Canucks played very well on Thursday night when they beat the Colorado Avalanche. They beat them 4-2. The first time, it took 38 games, but it's the first time that I got my 4-2 score prediction. So now I can make different predictions like I will for tomorrow. I think the Canucks are going to win 3-2. Yes, maybe I don't like to stray too far from what I'm used to, but I think it's going to be a tighter game tomorrow. Winnipeg's got great goaltending, obviously, in Connor Hellebuyck. I think the Canucks have a lot of confidence now after knocking off the Avalanche. At least that's what I hope so. I know the Canucks never do well in Winnipeg, but it's my watch party. It's a new year. I think that the Canucks could turn the tide. So let's go 3-2 Vancouver, and I'm going Pearson as my first Canucks goal scorer. Leave me your predictions of score and of score prediction in the comments. Also, let me know in the comments if you will be making your way down to the watch party tomorrow. I would love to know. That way I can look for you, but you got to give me your real name. If you're not hiding, if you're using some sort of YouTube name, don't introduce yourself to me tomorrow with your real name, of course, and then your YouTube name is fine as well, just so I can make the connection. The Canucks practice today, pretty much how they lined up, how they finished the game against Colorado. By the way, it was an open practice today, so it was for some of the season ticket holders, as I think part of their benefits. I didn't go to this morning's practice because we had a different benefit actually, but it sounds like Bruce Boudreau was mic'd up, which is pretty cool, and it just gives a neat, unique look into how the Canucks practice, and I was happy for everyone that was able to go today. So this is how the Canucks lined up. Horvat between Boeser and Mikheyev. We know they've been together for the most part of the last 3 weeks. They're playing very well together. So Horvat between Mikheyev and Boeser. Then your second line of Pearson and Miller and Kuzmenko, or Kuzmenko, Petey, and Miller. You put them all together. As I've been saying, they're not the 649 line. They're the 9649 line, which is true. 96 Kuzmenko, 40 Petey, and Miller at 9. Really like the way that line plays together, especially how Miller is not in the middle. Third line, you have Sheldon Dries and Lane Peterson splitting between Connor Garland and Will Lockwood. You have Garland on the outside of the top 6 looking in right now. And then your fourth line with Lazar, who had his best game of the season by far. I think 7 or 8 block shots, 7 or 8 hits. Lazar was an absolute beast on Thursday night. It's Lazar between Joshua and Studnicka. This is because Neil Zaman is down on the farm now, and this is because Tanner Pearson still not with the team. So again, Horvat, Mikheyev, Boeser, Pearson, Miller, Kuzmenko, Peterson, or Dries between Garland and Lockwood. A quick, small but speedy line. and then Lazar between Joshua and Studnicka. Then on the back end, you have the exact same 4 pairings of OEL with Myers, Hughes with Bear, even though they got split up a little bit on Thursday night, and you had Dermott and Shen, and then Stillman and Burrows. Main thing to me there is that Dermott is still there, and it's not Stillman or Burrows. Stillman, especially Burrows, I didn't mind, but I think Dermott is a much player than both of those players. It'll be interesting to see who starts in net, because I think the Canucks have lost to the Jets twice already. I think Martin was in net the first one. Delia was in net the second one, because remember Miller and Delia. Miller was getting mad at Delia. So well, I don't know. Technically, it's Martin's turn to play if he's still your starter, and Delia played last game. But Delia played very well against Colorado. So it'll be fascinating to see. But I think one guy is going to get 3 games, and the other guy is going to get 2 games on this road trip. And following that math, my hunch is going to be Martin tomorrow, but we will find out when they take the ice for a warm-up. Also, before they went out to practice, the Canucks actually practiced on the power play, and a small but not insignificant switch on their first power play unit. Pearson and Miller switch places. So you have still Besser in front of the net, Pearson on the left, Miller on the right, and then Horvat in the middle, and then Hughes, of course, up top. So when you put Petey, both Petey and Miller are left shot guys, so it's not like you're taking away a short side one-timer. That you need a right-hand guy like Besser or Garland or Kuzmenko to do that. So it's interesting how they switch Petey and Miller, maybe just for a different look, get some more unpredictability. So now Petey won't be set up for a one-timer. Miller would be on his side, but maybe it's so Petey can control the puck and be more of a playmaker since he hasn't been scoring on the power play. And then the second unit that actually produced last game, Kuzmenko in front of the net, Garland on the left, so he can do a 1T with his right shot. Mikheyev on the right, Dries in the middle, and Oliver Ekman-Larsson up top. One other thing I was going to say about the power play too is I really like Miller when he's actually net front, because I think he's got good vision. I think he's actually a good passer when he's down there. I've talked about this for years. And if he gives the puck away, at least it's not at the blue line. It won't be a breakaway. At least he'll be down further below. But in all seriousness, I would love to see Miller down there, then bring Besser up to that one-timer spot and then Pearson on the other side. But we'll see. Maybe they move to that rotation. But as long as they kind of change things up and don't become so predictable. So short update for you today, Canucks fans. I won't be doing an Ask Me Anything tomorrow because I'll be too busy getting ready for my warm-up, my meetup and everything. So I'll bump that to later next week. And I think I mentioned that I'm not going to do Ask Me Anythings every Sunday. I don't want to get locked into that schedule. But for sure, I would love to see you guys tomorrow at Monkey 9, starting at noon, Monkey 9 Brewing in Richmond. Just Google the address. It's Entertainment Boulevard or something, but it's 6th Road and Steveston in Richmond. Accessible by transit, but you do got to do a bit of planning, admittedly, to get there. All right, Canucks fans, in the comments below, let me know if you're coming tomorrow. Let me know who you think is going to win and by what score prediction, and who's the first Canucks goal scorer going to be. I'm going to be at my meetup. I think it's going to be 3-2 Canucks, and I think PD's going to score the first goal. Shout out to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate and Perform and Transform Personal Training Weight Loss. Thank you, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, and to Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. Subscribe if you'd like to. Like this video if you'd like to. Leave a donation. Become a member. Upgrade your membership if you'd like to. And definitely leave a comment down below if you'd like to. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, on Monkey 9 Brewing at 12 p.m. God bless and go Canucks go.